Hey everybody, Joel here. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different, something I haven't really done before. But I want to comment on a video that I watched today. Um, I have a small, very small channel, mostly hands-on, kind of do-it-yourself, things around the house, that type of thing. I'm fairly handy, so I like to do things, and I figured if I could share some with other people by sharing it on this platform called YouTube. Maybe to help some people out. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's just purely for entertainment. Sometimes I have no clue what I'm doing. And other times I have done it dozens, if not hundreds of times and can share some experience. But today I just wanted to talk about a video that I had seen. This couple in the background here, Jesse and Alyssa, they have a channel called Pure Living for Life. And I ran across a post that they had today and just a little history about them and myself, because that's what I can speak to. I really, really enjoy timber framing. I love timber frame homes, and I just think it's really cool. So I'll eat it up. I've got some of Ted Benson's books. I'm a This Old House nut. Watched it since they first came on air. I was 7 years old back in 1977 when they first aired, and I started videotaping them as soon as I possibly could. Just absolutely love it, and grew to become fond of timber framing during a few episodes of This Old House. They had done a couple of homes with that, and Ted Benson was highly involved in that. And when I started watching YouTube, I was just kind of getting into some of the timber frame stuff, log home stuff, and I ran across this couple here. They were doing an off-grid thing in Idaho, which off-grid, that it's not for me. Obviously, my name is Joel On Grid is kind of a spoof on the off-grid culture. I prefer my electricity to come from the meter and not be interrupted. That's a whole nother issue, really another issue. So I'm an on-grid guy, but these guys were setting up their off-grid home, and they were doing it in a timber frame style. And so I started watching videos, went back into the past and saw they bought a sawmill, and they did a styrofoam foundation, Icynene, ICF foundation, which I'm really fond of. I love those foundations. These guys took it upon themselves to learn how to do it and do it themselves. Everything they did, I think they just kind of learned as they went. They garnered information and strengths from people that would comment, and they didn't do everything correctly, and they would fully admit that. I've seen plenty of expert channels out here that don't do it correctly also. So that says a lot. But anyways, I started watching their channel, and then they're doing a lot of content. I mean, they were really up to date. Got the timber frame structure set up. They actually had a company. They went out, took a class on the East Coast. I think it was I forget the name of the place, but there's a timber frame company, Shelter Institute, I believe is what it is called. They reached out to them, signed up for their classes, and in going out there and learning, they actually were able to get a partnership going. And the Shelter Institute came out to Idaho, where this couple lives, and they were able to put a big class on for their own home and have a timber frame raising on their own property. And I thought, what a great partnership to be able to do that. So, but there got to be some negative comments on their channel, and I know all channels have some negative comments. Even a dummy like me can garner some negative comments. Super small channel, not a big following. Most of the people that click on my stuff just happen to be searching for something that I may have done or posted a video on, and it's just by pure luck, I think, that they get on. And there have been some dumb comments that I've had too, but nothing real major. But these guys were really facing a wall of negativity on their channel, it seemed. They had a lot of support too, a lot of folks like me that were trying to kind of lift them up. I probably didn't lift them up as much as I could have, but I know a lot of others did. They had really good content, but then they just fell off the face of the earth. They just stopped posting. They had a child, and they were protecting the privacy of the child and their family, which I totally respect, and especially with all the negativity that was coming their way. So they posted this video today, really focusing in on kind of where they had been. They came back on to YouTube, I think within the last month or two with a couple videos, because I had a couple pop up in my feed. And um, they posted one today about cyberbullying and have kind of started to talk about what they went through with their subscribers, with their commenters, with they don't allow any comments on their channel anymore right now, which rightfully so. It really had turned into a cesspool, if you ask me. But there was just nothing that good that was coming from it, so I understand why they turned it off. But they came on today with the video just to kind of bring an awareness to cyberbullying. And I'm not nearly a big enough presence on social media or YouTube. I do get on Facebook a little bit, post some snarky comments on there, and try to share a little bit about my faith. I'm a believer, and I do like to share some things now and again about that, just to try to lift people up and be positive. But this really struck me. Alyssa had called on all of us that watch the YouTube or watch YouTube or post anything on YouTube to kind of look at January as a cyberbully awareness month, and to post a video just kind of shedding some light on it. So that's what I wanted to do here with this, is just kind of bring it to the forefront a little bit more. Again, this is not a big thing like it's going to get a bunch of views or anything like that. I'm not expecting that, but I just want to do my little part and show these guys that I'm supporting them, supporting their cause. And cyberbullying, really, there's way too much of it out there. People can hide behind fake usernames, all kinds of different things that give them the anonymity to not have to show their face in front of people, and they can just say the dirtiest and most vile things and lie and drag people through the mud. And really, life is hard enough without that stuff. So why don't we just knock it off? Why don't we just act civilly? Why don't we just treat people as we would want to be treated? Keep your head high. There are some other things I would like to share. I think I have an idea of what can really make a person content, what can really make a person happy. And I think the biggest part of that is just knowing exactly who you are. And the cyberbully, it seems to me, any bully, I guess, doesn't have to be a cyberbully, for crying out loud. I know quite a few bullies. And it seems to me that the common thread that they have is that they really don't know who they are. And they're really jealous, if that's the right word, or really wanting of things that the others have that they don't have. And I think if you can figure that out to be totally solid with who you are in life in general and what your beliefs are, I think that can go a long way. And if we can help other people to find that inner peace, I think we could go a long ways also. Really does open you up when you start talking about this stuff for people to attack you, and you have to be ready for it. But there again, if you're a centered person and you really feel and strongly believe in what you believe in and what anchors you to this planet Earth, I don't think you have any problem weathering that storm. That kind of gets back to Jesse and Alyssa here. They really seem to have a really good foundation together and have been able to weather this stuff. They've been gone for probably a couple years now. And now getting on to this side of it, it's really going to be interesting to hear their story. I was just amazed. I mean, they have video of people stalking up on their property, coming into their property, looking in their windows, shooting video of them, just making up falsehoods, and really, really quite scary stuff. So I have to hand it to them for sticking through it and then getting on to the other side here and sharing it with others. And this video is just to be in support of that. And it's a good thing. So people, let's just be kind out there. So another guy out there, Bucking, he's a chainsaw guy, and he's just full of, all of his videos are just full of, let's be kind. Let's just treat each other with kindness, folks. Come on, let's be kind to one another. And it's just refreshing to see people like that, that are willing to kind of put their necks out and be a positive light. We're all busy. We've all got plenty to do. We're trying to crank things out at work, in our own and personal lives, raise kids, all of this and that. But it's nice to see that people can just take some time and be real and share with others and be kind to others. There's hope for this world yet. But anyways, enough rambling. Thank you for watching this, and we'll catch you all on the next video.